Grand rising, everybody. I know it's a little late, but I'm here anyway. I hope everybody's doing good. As for myself, I'm doing great. Welcome to the show, Lisa's Real Spill, where we are. Excuse me, I was eating a little cookie. But over here, we just spit the real. Okay, we spill the real You know what I mean? But before we get started, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Make sure it says all so that when I go live, hopefully you'll get notified. And on that note, let's get into some things. I titled this, let's talk about life. Okay? I want to talk about some things because I think it's some things that us as older people, some of us really need to talk about, like to the young people, about y'all respecting yourself. Please excuse the noise. I have a special needed daughter in here, and she makes noise sometimes, and there's really not I can do about it. Okay, so please excuse the noise. Okay, and I have a chirping sound. Y'all know that smoke detector thing. It gets on my nerves, but I'll get it done. I'll get that done too. So excuse me on that too. Okay. So let's get back to what I was saying. And as us being older people, older women, and older men, we need to reach back and grab our young folks and speak life into them. Okay? We really do. We really do because some of our young people are lost in the sauce and they don't have nobody. They don't have nobody. You know what I mean? And some of them got caught up in certain stuff and they acting like they happy and like, yeah, you know. But at the end of the day, when they get by themselves, it's a totally different ball game. They're not happy and they're disappointed with themselves. They're not happy with themselves. They don't love themselves, but they try to put on that image, for the world. You know what I mean? Like especially some of our rappers. Some of them ain't happy with themselves. They play that role because they can flash money and make you think the world is so great because they got some money. And I'm here to tell you that's BS. That's BS. I'm talking about with a capital B and a capital S. That's BS. Okay? Because money doesn't make you happy. Yeah, it makes you, it's good to have so that you can do some of the things that you want to do. But at the end of the day, it's not all about money, and money is not what makes a person happy. You have to be happy with yourself. I don't give a damn how much money you got. If you're an asshole, you could have billions and trillions of dollars. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. That's it, and that's all. Okay? You can have billions and trillions of money and be a 304. If you're a 304, that money ain't going to change you. If that's what you want to be and that's what you want to do, that money ain't going to mean nothing. Okay, so I trip out when people be trying to put having all this money is happiness. Because I've heard somebody, I can't remember, was it Mike? I think it was Mike Tyson that said, I ain't never been so happy in my life till I was broke. It was Mike Tyson that said it. He said, I ain't been so much happier in my life till I was broke. Because money brings a lot of problems. Money brings a lot of issues. Excuse me. Okay. And if your mindset is not right to deal with those issues, you're gonna lose it. You're going to lose it. Especially if you're getting money and your money is coming from somebody else that tells you what to do, what you're going to do, what you're not going to do, and stuff like that. Is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? I'm going to tell you something. Like some of these celebrities and stuff, they do that shit because they want the attention. And they want to feel like they somebody. Seriously. But they ain't going to be honest with you and tell you that. You understand what I'm saying? But some of them do it because they want the attention. They want to feel important. They want people to feel like they important. You know what I mean? That's all it's about. It's about the clout. It's about the attention. That's all it's about. Because some of these people know if they didn't have all the followers and stuff, that wouldn't nobody be checking for them like that. You know what I mean? That's when you're looking for validation in other people, right? When the bottom line is you need to be trying to figure out what's going on with you, that you need all this attention to feel good. Because there's an underlying issue when people need attention to feel like they're human, just to feel like they are human beings. They need all this attention. You know? And it's sad. It's a really sad situation. And the sad and on top of that is that they got some of y'all thinking that their life is just so peachy because they got money. And at the end of the day, it's not. Their life is not peachy because they got money. Some of them is lost in the sauce, right? Some of them lost in the sauce. Like I said, all they do, I look at some of these rappers, and the first thing they do when they hit the stage, what they doing? Twerking. They got to turn their butt around and twerk towards the audience and stuff like that. Some of them is always naked, damn near naked. They never have on clothes. And that makes you happy. I don't believe it. You ain't gonna make me believe that. You're not gonna make me believe that. That makes you happy. Because it don't. Excuse me, let me turn my thing off, y'all. It don't make you happy. I don't care what you say, how you put it, how you flip it and rub it down. That shit don't make you happy. Because you got a couple of stacks. You got some stacks. You can get on Instagram and show people and stuff like that. See, people, this is something y'all gotta learn. Right? This is something some of y'all gotta learn. People that really got money, they don't be flashing it like that. They don't be flashing it like that. They don't be on the gram flashing stacks and stuff like that. People that really got money, they not gonna be doing that. I'm telling you. Right? Those are people who don't have money. Okay? And if they got it, it ain't theirs, it's somebody else's. You know what I'm saying? It ain't theirs. It's 9 times out of 10, it's somebody else's. And that's what I'm talking about. We have to get out of that. Give me a second. We do. We definitely got to get out of that. You know? Wait a minute, y'all. I had to do something. Yeah, but okay, I'm back now. So that's what I'm saying. We gotta get out of that. You know, some of us gotta get out of thinking that these celebrities, some of y'all idolize and worship these celebrities so much. It's really sickening. It's sad. It's sad. And all of y'all not young. All of y'all not young to be chasing down these celebrities and stuff like that. You know? I made a few comments on somebody's post, okay, because they was talking about one of them celebrities, and I made a few comments, you know, and I had a couple of people that tried to come for me. You know what I did? I just put a bunch of laughing emojis because I thought it was sickening that you coming after me about this celebrity who don't even know you. If they seen you today or tomorrow, they wouldn't even know who you was. You know what I'm saying? And you running around on the internet looking like you in your 30s, probably 40s, right? Running around on the internet trying to go after somebody who's talking about your favorite so-called rapper. Please. I didn't even respond to that BS. I put a bunch of laughing emojis, like to let them know you're a big joke. You know what I mean? You're a big joke to me. Anytime you run around on the internet trying to, what do you call yourself doing? What do you really call yourself doing by running around on the internet trying to, I guess, so-called protect a celebrity that you in love with or you idolized? And I'm gonna tell you, I heard something. I was looking at another video tonight, and the guy got on there. He said, "Come on, y'all, we got to get back to the basics. We got to get back to God." That thing sent chills through me. He said, "We got to get back to God. That's the problem. That's why we going through what we going through because we lost our way." He said, "We got to get back to the Word." He said, "We got to get back to the Word, and we got to start. We got to get back to following God." And that is so true. That is so, so true. A lot of people don't want to hear it, but that is the facts right there. He ain't speak nothing but truth because we do. We have to get back to the basics, which is following God. Too many of us are idolizing and worshiping stuff that we don't have no business idolizing and worshiping, which is celebrities, which is pastors and the first lady and stuff like that. We don't have no business idolizing that stuff and worshiping that stuff. The only person we're supposed to look up to and follow and worship is God. That's it, and that's all. And read your word and build your faith up. But see, some of y'all gonna mess around and you're gonna wait and wait and you're gonna play and play and play until you play out, until it's too late. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna play and play and play until you miss the boat. And that's the truth. And then you're gonna wish you had a, you're gonna wish you had a, you know, you're gonna wish that you had a tapped into God at some point of your life. Seriously. But some of you don't even, you don't even pay that no attention. You want to do everything that the world is doing, everything that the flesh make you do. That's what some of y'all, that's the trend y'all jump on. And then you wonder why eventually your life turns upside downwards. And then you're sitting somewhere one day crying to yourself and saying, what is going on? What is happening in my life? Why is this going on in my life like this? Mm-hmm. Then you want to call on God. That's when you'll call on God. When things not going right. And you feel lost in the sauce. Now you want to call on God. That's the truth. Now you want to call on God. And I'm going to tell you something. A lot of y'all got to start respecting yourself. A lot of y'all don't respect yourself at all. For whatever the reason is, some of y'all do not respect yourself. It's sad. It really is sad. It's sad to see so many young people who just don't respect themselves at all. It's really sad and it's heartbreaking. It really is. Y'all got to do better. You got to do better. You got to do better. The problem is, don't nobody want to hear no truth. Nobody wants to hear something positive. Everybody wants to hear some BS, gossip. He say, she say, they say, we say. This is what some of y'all want to hear. I'd be so surprised of how these people are up. Some of these people up in age that be, chasing down gossip and stuff. I'd be like, what? Are you serious? You know, when you get a certain age, y'all, some of that you supposed to be past. Like seriously, some of that stuff you supposed to be leaving back there. You supposed to be in a better place. But some of us are not there. And this is my mindset. If I see certain women and men, right, that's like in their 40s and they immature and the things that they're doing, I'm like, damn, these people got children. So you can only imagine what the child is going through or what's going on with their children. Because look at them. And it's the saying where it says the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. That's a true statement. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So when I look at parents that's like 40, 45, and the things they be doing and the immaturity and stuff, I be like, wow. And these people got children. So I be like, wow, I can only imagine what's going on with the children. And then the children grow up and they out here doing everything and anything, trying to make a buck. You know what I'm saying? And it's just sad. It's just sad. And everybody got something to say, but nobody takes a stand. Nobody wants to talk about solutions. What can we do as a community? What can we do to help the children out that don't know? What can we do? Nobody wants to come to the table and come up with solutions. Everybody just want to talk so they can raise their subscribers up and raise their views up and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you're really not doing anything to really help. A lot of people just talk, 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 but they don't be doing nothing. I've offered so many times for people, if you're interested, let's come together and see if we can create something where as though we can talk to people, talk to the young folks. So even some of the older folks, whoever just don't know about certain things when it come to life, you know, because that's something I've been thinking of. That's something I've been wanting to do. Is I'm gonna reach out. I found a few people I'm gonna reach out to and see if I can get them on, so that we can do something like a podcast or something, talking about, uh, you know, the things, some things where we can take and try to lift our younger people up, so they can become better people. You know what I'm saying? Because we need to do something. We got to start doing something, and it starts with our community. We got to start doing something in our own community. You know what I'm saying? Because it is sad to see, like, I don't even listen to a lot of the rap and stuff no more, because I don't even look at the concerts and stuff, because all you see is somebody up there almost naked and they twerking and shaking their butt to the public. I even hear guys now saying, "Oh, I don't even look at that mess. I'm so tired of seeing them. That's all they do is twerk." Because we done got out of contact with real dancing. What real dancing is. You know what I'm saying? We done lost that. We don't even know. Some of us don't even know what real dancing is. I remember we used to hand dance. We used to do line dances and stuff like that. But now, that's all people want to do is twerk and be naked. And I'm like, And the thing about it, when a person, let me tell you something, when a person can show you the good side of stuff, but never show you the bad side, watch out. Watch out. I see a lot of these rappers. They'll tell you the good side, but they don't want to tell you the downside of it. There's a good side and a bad side to everything. Okay? To everything. There's a good side and then there's a bad side. And when people don't share, they share the good side, the glitz and the glam, but they don't share the dark side, that's a problem. That's a problem. Watch out. That's all I'm gonna say is watch out. Just like that situation with Ice Spice and Cleo Trapper, Cleo Trapper, right? But I'm glad what she says that she learned something. She learned a lot from it. It happened, and she learned a lot from it. So I'm glad of that. I'm glad that she learned a lot from that situation. Okay. I really like Cleo Trapper. I do. I like her energy. She sing more straight up forward to the point, you know. Um, she just sing so authentic. And see, most people that's authentic like her, a lot of people not gonna like her. It's like you got the odds against you. You know what I mean? When you're an authentic person, it's like you got the odds against you. I'm serious because a lot of people not gonna care for you because you are authentic. You understand what I'm saying? You are authentic and you speak real. You speak the real shit. You don't come trying to sugarcoat it. You don't come trying to, you know, make it seem like it's one thing when it's something else. You know, she just straight up to the point, and I like that about her. Some of y'all, I seen some people were saying a lot of stuff about Cleo Trapper that wasn't even true. I think they wanted to say it because Ice Spice is their favorite, you know. And that's a crazy thing that some of y'all need to get out of. Y'all can't separate right and wrong because that person y'all favorite, it's just so ridiculous. You know, it's so ridiculous to me. You have to learn how to right and wrong. Right and wrong. There's a such thing as right, and then there's a such thing as wrong. And you have to, you're supposed to be able to separate the two. But some people can't do that because so and so is their favorite. Like Ice Spice is their favorite. So they're going to talk down about Cleo. I don't understand that, because that whole situation stink. It did. It really did. That whole situation was terrible. Not only was it terrible, but I feel like her whole team was on board with that shit. That's just what I felt. I felt like the whole team was involved in that situation. Because if they wasn't, even if her manager didn't know what was going on, he would have started asking questions. You see what I'm saying? He would have started asking questions. He never asked any questions, but he got on Twitter and tried to gaslight her, right? Or tried to talk down about her, right? So that means to me that they all knew about her, but they played like they didn't know about her so they could treat her the way they treated her. You see what I'm saying? I read the room real good. If couldn't nobody else read it, I damn sure could read it for myself. You know? And that's the way I see it. That's the way I that's my opinion of it. Is that they all knew about her. That's why they all treated her the way they treated her. Okay? Because all of them was on board. All of them had an agenda and they was all on board with Ice Spice. And that's the way I feel about it. Ain't no other way to look at it. That's how I see it. And that's how I feel about it. That's it and that's all. You know? But I seen quite a few people trying to make it seem like it was Cleopatra fault. Trying to put it on her and stuff. It's no way you could put that on her. For one, she didn't ask to go. She didn't ask her could she go on tour with her. She asked her to go. and said, I got you. Even after she said, what am I going to have to pay for and stuff? She said, I got you. I got you. So that whole thing was messed up from the beginning to the end. And like I said, I feel like they all participated in it. They all was a part of it. If some people can't read the room, I don't know what to tell you. But I do pretty good at reading the room. And I feel like they were all into it. All of them were. All of them wanted to get her on that trip and do just what they did to her. They had already talked about it. They was all in cahoots with it. That's just how I see it. Unless something else come out that make me change my mind, I stand on that. That's what I think happened. And that's why she feel too. She feel the same way. And like she said, she learned something. She learned a valuable lesson. That's all. But I like the way, I do like the way Cleo handled herself. You see what I'm saying? I really do. And I like how she didn't let them make her leave because of the way they was treating her. I like that. Because like I said, when you get in certain situations, God got you. You just gotta remember, God got you. And like she said, God, I don't know if this is a test or what this is, but I know you got me. I'm in this situation and I know you got me. And what did she do? She ended up staying and performing, and that was that. She ended up doing what she had to do, what she came to do. And God worked it out for her. It all worked out, you know? That was her intentions though. She did that thinking that she was gonna make that girl leave. That's what that part. That part. So she could talk about her and be like, she had the opportunity of a lifetime and she rolled out. I wouldn't have never. Yeah, okay. But it didn't work out like that. So she can't say the girl left. The girl gave up and left. She can't say that about her. And I heard her talking. Was it on Twitter? She was talking on something about the situation. And she sounded so crazy. Like, I don't know. Something ain't right about her. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it like that. Something ain't right. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Oh, y'all. Us as people, we just really got to do better. Like, and I really feel like a lot of people don't let social media mess up their life, right? Because some of us are not, um, we don't know how to be sociable to each other, communicating stuff with each other. Everybody want to use the internet, use the internet for everything. And for real, it shouldn't be like that. We should learn how to get out and meet each other and talk to each other and everything. It should not be a thing where as though we always on the internet. It just shouldn't be like that. And that's just the way I feel about it. It shouldn't be like that. We should be actually, hooking up and creating some meetings, some events where we could come together and talk and come up with plans and ideas and stuff like that. That's what we need to be doing. We really do need to set up an event, some type of event where so we can come together and sit down at the table with each other and come up with some plans and some ideas, And another thing is that we need to start separating ourselves from the coons, the people that's cooning, because those people are, how can I put it? Those people are really trouble in a lot of ways. So I think in a lot of ways we need to dismiss them, the ones that's cooning and stuff like that. Because you have to watch people, you give an event and people come and stuff and y'all start, mapping out your ideas and stuff. Then you got people that's cooning and stuff for the massa, right? And you have to be careful of that because certain things that you decide to do, you don't want them to get out. you know? So that's why I say it's important that once you know, it's important that we call out the coon, the ones that's cooning and stuff. They need to be called out too, for real. They really do. Um, because they could make things a problem for us. They really could. So that's just how I feel. But I would love to start like talking to the younger women and stuff, because I guarantee you a lot of them don't love themselves. I guarantee you they don't. A lot of them do not love themselves. A lot of them don't even know who they are. They just out there trying to figure it out for real. They out there trying to figure it out. And that's why they need older women, older men. The young guys need older men, and the young girls need older women who they can kind of like get up under, you know, and talk to. They really do. And help change their lives and turn their lives around. It can be done. It can be done. You just have to get some genuine people who really want to, who really want to do it. It definitely can be done. It definitely can be done. Just gotta have the right people that's gonna get involved and make some things happen. And you have to be careful of the haters. People be hating, don't want to see stuff happen. You got some people who will try to sabotage everything, try to sabotage everything. But let me tell you something about me. I believe in the Most High. I believe in the Most High, yeah. Yes, I do. I pray all the time. Yes, I do. And I believe in the Most High, and I believe that the Most High will remove you right out the way. Just like that. Hmm. Yes, I do. I believe the Most High will remove you right out the way. Because we wouldn't be trying to hurt people. We would be trying to save people. And when God knows your heart and he know you're a genuine person and he know your heart, he will remove everything else out your way so that you can reach his children. Yes, he will. So I ain't even worried about that. Like I said, I'm definitely a praying warrior, and I definitely believe in the Most High God. So the haters and the people who tries to sabotage and stuff like that, I got a good old prayer for you. Huh. See, some people be thinking, oh, God is fake and stuff, or they just don't believe. But let me tell you something. Y'all need to go watch that video that Ice Spice was on when that guy was praying and how she was acting. See, you can tell a person who is really spiritually connected to the Most High Yah. You can tell, right? Because when that guy got to praying, she couldn't be still. She was starting to look funny in the face and stuff and everything. You see what I'm saying? Them demons was waking up in her. That's what was going on. Them demons was waking up in her. Huh. Like I said, Y'all keep on playing with God or acting like God not real. Keep listening to people talking about what the Bible is the white people book and this and that and the other. Let me tell you something. Y'all better build a personal relationship with the Most High for yourself, okay? Because He will lead you and guide you. He will let you know what's real and what's fake, okay? You just have to build a personal relationship with Him. And if you haven't never done it, then it's nothing you can say. You can't say it worked. You can't say it can't work. You have to try it out. You have to try it out for yourself. And I'm a firm believer. This is why us as people of color is having such a hard time, because we will not go back to the basics of putting our faith in the Most High. We will not walk with God. And I feel like that's a big problem for us. And that's the reason why we cannot get it together, because we are so busy running, trying to put this person, talk about putting this person in the office, putting that person in the office, and this and that and the other, right? We worried about everything, but worried about God. God is our Savior. God is our Savior. Yes, He is. God is our Savior. God is the man. God is the one. That's the man. That's the president. That's the woman. That's the everything right there that we all need to be tapped into. But we don't. We don't. We don't want to tap into Him, because we like doing what we doing. We like doing what we doing. So we don't want to tap into the Most High. Because you know you can't walk with God and then do all that cruddy stuff that you do in your life. But let me tell you something. Once you connect to Him, He will change your mindset and everything. He will change you in so many ways. Okay? I'm here to tell you, because I'm a testimony. I have a testimony. I've been clean over 20-something years. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. God brought me up out them trenches. Do you hear me? I was a heroin addict for years. Snorting heroin. Raw. Okay? And God brought me up out of that. He brought me up out of there. And I was homeless. I got clean. After I got clean, bam, I went in a shelter. Then bam, I looked up. I was moving in my own place. Stop playing with me. Don't tell me what God don't do. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Because I know what God can do. I know how He can move in your life. I know how He can shake and bake in your life. You can't tell me nothing. Nothing about God. And that's the truth. What you got to do is get your faith up and start believing in Him. Turning over your life to Him. Because He will make you stand on your 2 feet. He will, listen, He will stop you from sinning and everything. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you. Only thing I do now is every now and then I slip up and curse, right? But I'm working on my cussing. I've been working on it. But that's the only thing I slip up and do now is I will still curse from time to time, you know. But yeah, you got to change your life. You can't just say you're going to walk with God and keep doing what you're doing, keep sleeping around and, you know, and all this type of stuff. You can't keep doing that. You got to repent and you got to start walking with God, and you got to start walking with God righteously. That means changing your behaviors. Stop sinning. And I'm telling you, as long as you hold on to Him, He will bring you out that sin, that life of sin. He will help you clean yourself up. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you, because He did it for me. He did it for me. I don't have no reason to doubt God. When I look back where I came from and where I'm at today, man, I would never doubt God. I would never doubt God. I would never doubt Him. When I look back at my life, where I was at, you know, where I've been at and where I'm at today, I will never doubt the Most High. Never doubt Him. I used to smoke Newport 100s. Woo! I used to smoke too here. And guess what? Prior to all of this, Me getting clean and stuff from, so I had prayed for it. I had been asking God to help me get clean, help me get off these cigarettes, stuff like that. Yes, indeed. And then one day, it just happened. It happened. It happened. God lifted me up out them trenches and cleaned me off. And I'm telling you, I wish I had took some before and after pictures, because the way I look now, you wouldn't even you would, if you seen a picture of my past, you wouldn't even know it was me. You wouldn't even know it was me. You wouldn't know it was me. Real talk. You would not know that it was me. I'm just saying, we got to get it together. We got to go back to the basics, y'all. We got to go back to coming together, some unity, right? And let's be clear, everybody's not going to fit in the circle, because everybody don't want what some of us want. But the ones that do, right? The ones that do want to change their life and do something better, right? The ones that do want to connect with the Most High and stuff like that, we need to start coming together. We really do. We really need to start coming together, because that's what God would love to see that. He would love to see us come together and start praying and calling his name. I'm telling you. He would love it. He would love it. We got to get back to the basics, y'all. We got to. And we got to pull away from these people that don't mean us no good. We really do. But some of you don't want to do that. You don't want to do it for some reason. You want to keep doing what you're doing. And if you keep doing what you're doing, things are going to keep happening the way they're happening. It's called insane behavior. Doing the same thing over and over, but looking for something different. No, we need to try something different, because you done did that over and over again. And how's it working out for you? How's it really working out for you? It's time to make a change. It's time to make a change. It's time to make a change. I'm getting ready to go. I love you all. Stay prayed up, y'all. Stay prayed up. And get close to the Most High, because you're going to need them. I'll holler at y'all on the next one.